Another proposed data center, this time in Bartow County. Residents packed a meeting tonight to hear directly from developers about that proposed center.
A proposed data center on Brown Farm Road is creating a lot of concern in Bartow County. But there is some important facts getting lost in some of the online conversation. Hello, my name is Calvin. I'm a member of the National Associations of Realtors and a real estate agent serving the North Georgia area. This project has not received a final approval. The public hearing date has also changed, so let's separate what has been verified from what is still unknown. Here is what we know right now. Oakley Real Estate Partners is pursuing a zoning change involving approximately 111 acres of agricultural land on Brown Farm Road near the Etowah River. According to local reporting, the property is located within the Etowah Valley Historic District, and the proposed zoning change would be needed before the developer could move forward with the data center project. The historic district designation matters because this is not treated like any ordinary piece of industrial property. Bartow County's ordinance says property within the Etowah Valley Historic District is subject to additional procedures before rezoning or development. Those procedures include notifying the Muskogee Creek Nation and the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians and allowing time for their comments to become part of the county's review. Now here is the scheduling update homeowners need to know. Some earlier news reports identified July 27th as the date when the proposal would go before the Planning Commission. However, Bartow County's official planning and zoning page now says the public hearing specifically involving the Brown Farm Road Data Center will be held on Monday, August the 24th at 6 p.m. The location is Courtroom D, inside the Frank Moore Administrative and Judicial Center at 135 West Cherokee Avenue in Cartersville. So, if you saw the July 27th date shared online, make sure you are working from the county's updated information. And once again, a public hearing does not mean that the project is already approved. The developer's representatives have presented several arguments in favor of the project. According to local reporting, Attorney Lester Tate said the project could contribute to Bartow County's tax base, would comply with applicable sound standards, and would not withdraw water or discharge water into the Etowah River. The developer also said that archaeological study is underway and that the Muskogee Creek and Cherokee Nations have been notified. Those are statements from the developer side of the proposal, though. They should be evaluated along with the actual application, engineering documents, county staff reviews, public comments, and any conditions the county might consider. One significant detail is that the eventual operator of the data center has not been selected or at least been publicly identified when the last report was published. That means some questions about the final operation may not have complete answers yet. Residents who attended a community meeting raised concerns about noise, water use, environmental effects, historical resources, and potential efforts on surrounding property values. Those are what you saw on Facebook. Those concerns deserve to be heard, but we also need to be careful about treating predictions as confirmed facts. For example, I cannot honestly tell a homeowner that this proposal will definitely lower property value. There is not a complete data center at this location. The project is still going through the review process, and we do not yet have future sales data showing how buyers will respond. From a real estate standpoint, the immediate issue is uncertainty. When buyers hear about a major proposal development, they may ask questions about noise, traffic, utilities, views, surrounding land, use, and future expansion. The number of questions does not automatically determine a home's value, but unanswered questions can affect buyer confidence. If you own property near Brown Farm Road, do not make a rush real estate decision based on a Facebook post, rumors, or dramatic headlines. Start by collecting the official information. Review the zoning application and county staff documents when they become available. Attend the August 24th hearing or watch for official meeting records. Pay attention to the site layout, building location, setbacks, buffers, sound requirements, utility plans, road access, and any proposed conditions. You may also want to document your property's current condition and surroundings with dated photographs. And if you are thinking about selling, ask for a real comparative market analysis based on recent nearby sales and current competition. An automated home value website cannot accurately account for a pending zoning proposal, especially when the final outcome and operating details are still unknown. This proposal is also part of a bigger conversation about how Bartow County balances economic development with residential property rights, historic preservation, and the characteristics of the Etowah Valley. Data centers can potentially generate tax revenue and require fewer daily vehicle trips than some other industrial uses. At the same time, residents are asking legitimate questions about sound, electrical infrastructure, construction activity, water, historical resources, and what happens when several large projects are concentrated in one county. You do not have to be automatically for every project or automatically against every project, but residents should receive clear information, reasonable opportunities to participate, and specific answers that can be verified. That is what the public review process is supposed to provide. As a member of this county, I will continue following the Brown Farm Road proposal and update you when the county releases new documents and takes on official vote. If you are a homeowner near the proposed site and want to understand what is happening in your immediate real estate market, call or text me. Information will be right below. My name is Calvin Hill with Dixon Homes Realty. I'll help you review the nearby sales, current competition, available public information without pressure or speculation. And leave a comment below. What specific questions would you like county officials or the developer to answer before the hearing? This video provides general real estate information and is not legal, environmental, tax, or investment advice.